I thought he killed it, Sean. The line about how he's not worried about white dudes for Harris because all their wives' boyfriends and wives are voting for him anyway was incredible. That Kamala would have been there if they had told her that the money was going to bail out Minneapolis rioters and looters. If Biden didn't want to be seen, he'd go on CNN. The only way he'd be seen less. This thing is going to circulate on social media. I think it might have won in the race. I'm not kidding. It's over after tonight. This is hysterical.
What did you make of this performance?
Oh, no, don't ask me first. I thought he was funny. I thought he actually got a few great jokes in. I thought the best moment was we talked about the assassination attempts and made light of what he's experienced, because I think he's experiencing real trauma, real PTSD as a result of the shootings, but he's still able to have a light moment in this room, and he took advantage of the fact that Kamala Harris wasn't there.
Which is really the subtext of this whole thing.
Exactly. That she didn't.
They're usually supposed to be in this.
I used to think the Democrats were crazy for saying that men have periods, but then I met Tim Walz. Well, I'd better wrap up because Mayor Adams told me earlier that I needed to make this one very quick, especially the city has reserved this room for a large group of illegal aliens coming in from Texas. There's a group called White Dudes for Harris. Have you seen this? White Dudes for Harris. Anybody know? Are some of you here? White Dudes for Harris? Doesn't sound like it. But I'm not worried about them at all because their wives and their wives' lovers are all voting for me. A major issue in this race is child care, and Kamala has put forward a concept of a plan. A lot of people don't like it. The only piece of advice I would have for her in the event that she wins would be not to let her husband, Doug, anywhere near the nannies. Just keep him away. That's a nasty one. Chuck Schumer is here looking very glum. Doesn't he look glum? He looks glum. But look on the bright side, Chuck, considering how woke your party has become. If Kamala loses, you still have a chance to become the first woman president.
Your Eminence and distinguished guests, the Al Smith dinner provides a rare opportunity to set aside partisanship.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, what's going on? Who was that?
Oh, sorry, Mary Catherine Elliott. Mary Catherine Elliott. It's so nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you, Mary Catherine. Right now I'm trying to record my speech for tonight's dinner.
Oh, yeah, I know. I just want to say that I'm Catholic, and tonight is one of the biggest dinners next to the Last Supper.
It is a very important dinner, and it's an important tradition that I'm so proud to be a part of.
Sometimes when I get nervous, I stick my fingers under my arms and I simmer them like that. But that's gross.
So tell me something. I'm giving a speech. Do you have some thoughts about what I might say tonight?
My feelings about what you should say tonight would be best expressed in a monologue from one of my favorite made-for-TV series.
Okay, let's hear it.
Don't you see, man? We need a woman to represent us. A woman brings more heart, more compassion. And think how smart she must be to become a top contender in a field dominated by men. It's time for a woman, bro. And with this woman, we can fly.
What series was that from?
Oh, that's from House of Dragons, now streaming on HBO Max.
Is there anything that you think that maybe I shouldn't bring up tonight?
Well, don't lie. Thou shalt not bear false witness to thy neighbor.
Indeed, especially thy neighbor's election results.
Just so you know, there will be a fact checker there tonight.
Oh, that's great. Who?
Jesus. And maybe don't say anything negative about Catholics.
I would never do that, no matter where I was. That would be like criticizing Detroit in Detroit.
Does it bother you that Trump guy insults you all the time? Because it really bothers my friends and me.
Oh, Mary Catherine, it's very important to always remember you should never let anyone tell you who you are. You tell them who you are.
Haters gonna hate. Shake it off.
Shake it off.
Shake it off.
Shake it off. Good for you, Mary Catherine.
Oh, yeah, okay. And also remember one more thing. Don't worry if you make a mistake, because Catholic people are very forgiving. Yeah, and also, one last thing I want to tell you, don't forget to say, superstar!
Thank you, Mary Catherine.
Thank you, Kamala.
Thank you. Your Eminence and distinguished guests, the Al Smith dinner provides a rare opportunity to set aside partisanship and come together to do some good by supporting the tremendous charitable work of the Catholic Church. The church cares for the sick and feeds the...
See her eyes moving towards the, you know, she's, again, we're reading off a teleprompter. Looking into the camera, just reading off a teleprompter. You know, you just got the most cringiest segment, and then we, you know, let's just finish off the teleprompter. This lady's an absolute disgrace, man. Absolute disgrace. Now she really has top Democrats shaking out their shoes. But Trump told us she's worse than Joe. Trump told us.
Hungry, supports families with housing and education, and in times of disaster provides not only essential supplies, but also, and so importantly, a sense of hope.
You see her eyes? You see the body language?
The Gospel of Luke tells us that faith has the power to shine a light on those living in darkness and to guide our feet in the path of peace. In the spirit of tonight's dinner, let us recommit to reaching across divides to seek understanding and common ground. And in honor of the great Al Smith, let us fight to build a better future with faith in God, our country, and in each other. Thank you. May God bless you, and may God bless the United States of America.
Look at this lip.
I don't even know what that noise you're making is. So, I don't know. As I watched that, I couldn't help but think of, now I know how my kids felt when I FaceTimed into a piano recital they were at.
Man, and y'all know he used to have such a case of stage 4, man, Trump derangement syndrome. And some of his comments y'all seen that are going viral. People are saying, oh, he's lost Netflix movies and TV shows, that he's lost deals, you know. And you know, a lot of people in Hollywood, a lot of people all over are scared to come out and fully support and do this and that for President Trump, even though they fully support President Trump and what he stands for and what he stands on. But, you know, they don't want to lose their job or lose this and that, you know. But like I tell you guys, man, they should be ashamed of themselves. But all I can say is, what did you expect? You know, and that's what we've seen out of their campaign and this woman. No shows. Nowhere to be found.
You know, this has been an interesting presidential campaign. The Democrats have been telling us Trump's re-election is a threat to democracy. In fact, they were so concerned of this threat, they staged a coup, ousted their democratically elected incumbent, and installed Kamala Harris. In other words, all her dreams have come true.
It's over for this lady, man. An absolute disgrace. But all I can say is, what did you expect? And on November 5th, I expect to say the exact same thing. What did you expect? No show. And that's what it's been this campaign. No shows. Not answering questions. We have questions. Why can't you answer them? Can you tell us your plan? Can we stop blaming Trump? And we run off identity politics and joy, I guess. DEI didn't earn it. Unqualified. Word salads. Word spaghettis. Is she drunk? Drunk entire inventory. Maybe DEI stands for drunk entire inventory as well. You were supposed to be there. But this is what you offered. And week after week after week, I've been telling you guys. And then the more she goes out, the more she talks, the more interviews, the more people actually want to go out and vote for Trump. People that just have a change of heart. People that are Trump deranged, never Trumpers, anti-Trumpers, lifelong Democrats, liberals, packing up their bags. And this is what it should honestly look like. After everything we've seen this year, this campaign, I mean, Kamala Harris Wall's ticket, this is what it should look like against a Trump and Vez ticket. That some things that just flip red. I'll be real with you. This is what happened when Mondale missed the Al Smith dinner. It's been 40 years, man. $40 years. Just can't make this up, man. You just can't make it up, y'all. Wow. Check that out, y'all.
Thank you, President.
Again, I want y'all to hear this one more time, man. From a guy that had a severe case of Trump derangement syndrome, stage 4. And I told you, it's rare that you come back. Stage 4, TDS. TDS stage 4.
The Democrats have been telling us Trump's re-election is a threat to democracy. In fact, they were so concerned of this threat, they staged a coup, ousted their democratically elected incumbent, and installed Kamala Harris. In other words, all her dreams have come true. Really? It really makes you consider the power of prayer, right, Cardinal? Sometimes prayers take 3.5 years and a George Clooney op-ed. Yeah.